Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy here, ReUpload at DubCenTruL, and I want to go ahead and start the best of anime, man. Yes. And I'm gonna be going ahead and doing a lot of these, man. Some recommendations, some suggestions, and really boasting about these animes, so I can get y'all excited about them. Specifically, and these videos are mainly for these people, the people that aren't really into anime, that do like great entertainment. I mean, if you really do, then trust me, you need to keep your eyes and your ears open for these suggestions and what I'm talking about right here. A lot of anime, you can check it out on Netflix if you have a Netflix account. You can check it out online by these streaming sites. The majority of people stream anime, you know, and you can rent it from you know, Blockbuster or whatever the case, you know, wherever you rent your stuff from, online, whatever it may be, or in person. But anime, like I came out with a previous video talking about anime and kind of what it means to me and what it's all about to me. I love it. It's a lot of the times, a lot of anime that I watch is better than these live action movies and these live action TV series especially. And you know, it's a genre of entertainment that really derives off of imagination, and it's just in fantasy worlds and, you know, stuff like that. And it's really just amazing once you actually start watching the right stuff. So also another thing I want to say is that I won't just be talking about things that are coming out right now. I'm going to be talking about animes that came out in the past, whether they're series or movies, and I'm going to try to cover at least 1 to 2 each episode. Well, yeah, at least one or two each episode. Some I might only do 1 episode depending on the anime. Just all depends. But all right, let's get this show on the road. First one, yes. First one I want to talk about, of course, man. I mentioned this anime several times throughout the time I've been up here. A lot of people know, that watch me a lot, know that I hold this anime series up in very high regards, and you know, and as well as the anime community, without a doubt, is Cowboy Bebop. When it comes to great entertainment, it really doesn't get as much better than you can get with Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is an amazing anime. It has all the pieces in it that just make high quality, just entertainment, you know. Basically the setting of it is a futuristic setting. Humans pretty much live on different, you know, planets and stuff like that. It's very high technology based and such, but there is kind of this sense of like an old type of, you know, modern type of sense to it in a way also, depending on the location that they're in. Excuse me. But the main characters in Cowboy Bebop are Spike, Jet, Faye, and Ed. And then you got the villain, Vicious. And that's that man, yo. Vicious is a beast. But anyways, this video series isn't really about doing reviews of these animes. It's about boasting about them, right? It's about letting y'all know what to watch. So why do I like it? Why do I like Cowboy Bebop? Because it's a beast. Yo, it's one of the best animes you can ever see. Point blank. You can't, there's very few other anime titles, specifically series, that come close to the amount of just pure beastliness of Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is amazing, man. It's 25 episodes, so it's not too long, and it's not entirely too short, you know. And that's what I love about animes that they don't drag on for too long, you know. They had a vision, they executed it with all their strongest content in mind, and they honestly could have kept going with Cowboy Bebop. they really could have, but they really saw that there should be a concise ending to it, and they did that, and it's just definitely an amazing watch, and you have to check out Cowboy Bebop. Every single aspect of this anime is great. You could literally put on any episode and feel right at home, and you're like put right into the mood of things. And you're talking about something that has a great story, fantastic characters, great character development, great music. I mean, the entire series has like this very jazzy feel and theme to it. Everything from the opening song to the series to the ending track. Every single portion of this anime series just screams just quality, and everything that you see in this series is, you know, can really be matched up to other great entertainment pieces, and you can find these just real high quality pieces of the formula really that makes Cowboy Bebop in a lot of the great movies of our time. You know, it takes itself seriously. You know, it's not like there's anything being, you know, there's anything too crazy in it. It's not like you know, a lot of the typical anime that you watch. I mean, just to give some examples, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, and the reason why I name, you know, those three is that because a lot of people know those as like very, very commercial, you know, anime, and that's what they think of when they think anime. And by no means, I'm not saying those aren't, like I said before, my previous video, those aren't bad animes, but those animes have this certain formula to them that Cowboy Bebop completely sets itself away from that and is just totally on a different level, on a different scale. The clear distinction is that Cowboy Bebop is targeted to more a mature audience, while these other series are targeted to more of a wider type of audience, mainly to a younger crowd, you know, kids, teenagers, whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying Cowboy Bebop is not, it's just that it's something that a lot of people with more of a mature taste and really like to go out and watch these, you know, these great movies, that these live action films, and, you know, see those in very high regard, such as your, you know, Gladiators and Bravehearts and, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's the kind of feeling that Cowboy Bebop really has, and, you know, and mainly because it has that type of formula to it. It plays no games. It's very straightforward. It's direct. There's not a whole bunch of talking. You know, if something needs to happen, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's not like anybody describing anything, breaking things down, flashbacks, any crazy things like that. You know, if there's a gunfight, the gunfight's gonna happen. You know, it like I said, it pulls no punches, and that's what I love about certain animes. You know, I do appreciate the other ones, but Cowboy Bebop just really, like I said, it's more straightforward, it's more direct. You know, it's just a great piece of entertainment, man. I strongly suggest, if you have not seen Cowboy Bebop, you need to see it as soon as possible. Each episode is about 24 minutes, so definitely check it out. Like I said, it's like 25 or 26 episodes, and yeah, you really are in for a treat if you have not seen Cowboy Bebop yet. And it's definitely a excellent, just masterpiece of an anime series, without a doubt. All right, the next one I want to talk about is actually one that I showed a little snippet of previously in my previous video, which was Fighting Spirit, Hajime no Ippo, of course. And this series it falls into the formula of those ones I was talking about briefly before. It falls into that type of formula. It's kind of for a more wider type of audience, kind of like for a more family or family/teen, you know, type of audience. And it does have a lot of these instances where they break down a lot of things, and, you know, they're talking about things, stuff like that. But the difference about Fighting Spirit that sets itself apart from all those other ones is that, first of all, it's so unique because it's boxing. you don't find many. You don't find many animations, period, that's about the success and triumph, the way that they show it in fighting spirit. You do not see this. It's a great story about this kid named Ippo that that he goes to school and stuff, and he works with his mom because his mom has her own they have like a family business, like fisherman's business and stuff. And he's always been helping her. He doesn't really have any friends per se like that because he's always worried about helping his mom. And he gets kind of picked on at school. But the thing is, he doesn't know his own strength. And then eventually, through a certain course of events, he finds himself getting into this boxing gym and training to become a boxer. And when these certain events start happening, this series truly just sucks you in and leaves you begging for more and more and more. So much that when they're talking about, when he's training and everything, it's like you could almost feel it, because there's a certain point. I'll see if I can throw it up behind me. But it was like the very first time he went into the training gym. Let me see. After he got bullied, he woke up in the training gym, and he was in Takanawa, the big guy. He was telling him pretty much kind of stand up for himself and throw a punch in his punching bag. So he was like, okay, go ahead, throw the punch. So he kind of just threw a punch, like whatever, And then he was like, hey, what are you doing? Throw a proper punch, hit that thing. And so he threw a better punch at it. But then he was like, okay, that's better. There you go. He was like, now I'm gonna teach you how to throw an actual punch, And then so he pretty much told him, step into it, lock in with your hips, and everything. And as you go through the series, there's always these occasions like this where you can see him gradually always getting better and toning his skills, and it gets to the point that you're really rooting for him. And especially when he gets into these fights, it's like, come on, man, get up. It's like, come on, Ippo, get nice with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, truthfully, this is a very inspirational story. It's very inspiring to see kind of this little guy really come up and rise to greatness. Because he has a tremendous amount of will to keep fighting, and he has a tremendous amount of heart to keep going. And he comes up to these opponents that are seemingly almost unstoppable to beat sometimes. And as you watch it, I'm not gonna get into all the real details stuff, because like I said, this ain't about reviews, it's about boasting about it so y'all can see this stuff. He runs through a lot of trials and tribulations. He shows things in his personal life as well. So it's really great, man. It has a great cast, it has great storyline, great character development, man. It's just really great, man. And sometimes it doesn't just focus on him, it focuses on some of the other people in the training gym as well through it. And there's like little to no filler, if there is any at all. Same thing with Cowboy Bebop, there's like no filler, and that's the other thing that's amazing about it. Everything, like I said, is direct. It's all real story driven. And it's just an amazing series, man. It's an amazing series. So definitely, without a doubt, y'all, check out Fighting Spirit. It is just an excellent anime to watch. It's one of the best, right along with Cowboy Bebop. And it's just a great series to watch, man. These two animes I just suggested for y'all are great entertainment pieces. You really need to go check these out if you have not already. I'll be making another video pretty soon in the week about another anime or two, so definitely look out for that. I might talk about some movies in the next one, whatever the case may be. But yeah, this is DubCenTruL, and I'll holla at y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.